Welcome to Outward Education. So this is the tutorial of front-end development. So in this video we'll see what is coding and introduction to JavaScript. So what is today's content is what is coding and why we should learn coding and introduction to JavaScript and the history of JavaScript and how it evolved from time and why JavaScript is important today for the today's scenario. What is the summary and key points will cover it. So, what is coding? In simple definition, coding is a process to give instructions to the computer to perform a certain task. It is a language called how we communicate humans to each other with and communication language called Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, English, Japanese, Spanish, like that. To interact with the computer, we need a language. So we call that coding also. Okay, so mentions that coding is used for programming languages. So simply there are different types of programming languages like C, Java, JavaScript, C++, Python, C Sharp, PyCharm. There are different types of coding languages. So and how does the usual works, like it's a computer with code. So the computer is showing a code part and diagrams also, like flow diagrams, so graphical representations of we can do it. So it is like an input and output. If you give something input to the command or input, and it will give as an output as an answer or an document type. So it is depends upon the what is the query we are writing and what is the code we are writing. And why should we learn coding? So it is to solve the real-time problems through applications. So we have it is telling like a real-time application like websites, apps, games, and automations. Every website and everything you are using for using in your technology is you through coding part only. The games you are playing, the apps you are using, the videos you are watching from this site is all about the real-time applications through coding they have built. And why should we learn coding? So how does the coding help us? So it helps to build logics, like logical thinking. It will increase your logical thinking and it will increase your creativity. With the creativity you will design something in the website. How does the button should look like? How does the animations happen from starting to end? And it is a great opportunities around that. There are so many opportunities present in the market for stack development, Java developer, Python developer. Python mainly used for backend and Java is in for extra frameworks. If you want to use extra frameworks, they will use Java. And about JavaScript it is an all rounder, so it will use for backend also, front end also, everything. So introduction to JavaScript is the main concept of this video. So JavaScript is one of the most popular programming language as we know. So mainly what if we talk about Java coding languages, what will come to in your mind? C, Python, Java, JavaScript. Okay. So it runs in the browser and adds interaction to web pages. So I told like it is like an all-rounder. It is like an to build and to interact with the user and the backend server. And for a little small example, we'll write an alert to hello world. So it is an code to give an message through an or pop-up. So like it show like we'll see in the future in future classes how we will write a code. And so just remember that alert is like a pop-up message, so we need to close it. Next, history of JavaScript. It is created by Eich in 1995 while working at Netscape. So it is was created by a person from America in 1995, and it is like there are many names for that Mojo, and later it's named as Live Java, and then it is named as a JavaScript. So it is a huge background of the JavaScript. It's not like it is built in single day. It was built years to build years to for developers to think about how should the command should they how the syntax works. We'll see what is syntax in the future also. No worries for that. Next, developing to make a website dynamically. So what is dynamically and what is statically means? Dynamic means it does not, it takes only the specified input only. Okay, we'll see like int has a certain range, so it will take from like, so like take an example, int have a range from minus 128 to 128, so it will take some the range from minus 128 to 128. If you give you 130, it will not take. So what is dynamic? So it is static. So dynamic means it will assign the data type in runtime. So we'll see what is runtime and what is syntax or everything about in the future classes. Just remember, dynamic is like giving allocating memory to the variable in runtime. Okay, not the building time. Next, evolution over time. So as we saw, it is created in 1995. So it was like in 90s, like in 1995, it was a browser scripts, like it was only for making front end developments, everything. And then ES5, it is a version called 2000, in 2009. ES5 was introduced with new features, and in 2015 ES6, this is the latest version we are using till now. Like it is used for modern JavaScript, like let uh, constant classes, arrow functions. We'll see what are the uh, different, what are let, what is content, what is where is class. We'll see everything in the upcoming videos. And now it is used for front end, back end. I already told it is used for front end, back end. For back end, we will use an called like extra, like up, like it will based on JavaScript. We will build an code. It's called as Node.js. So how does it works? It's like it will take the fundamentals and rules and principles from the Java, and it uses own logics to build the application. So it is also called as REST API. Also, we will see what happens in the future text. And even the mobile apps. It for mobile apps we need to learn about JavaScript native. So it is a extra framework which is based on the JavaScript only. It is like an platform which uses the principles and set of rules to build an service for that. Next, why Java is important today? The 98% of your website is using JavaScript only. So the Amazon, Microsoft, Google, everything is using JavaScript only because it have many features. Third party applications you can use. It is an open source. JavaScript is open source. If you install Node.js in your laptop, you have multiple frameworks, where multiple third party application you work on, like N8 and Dockers, like there are many use cases, and it is supported by all the browsers: Chrome, Edge, Safari by like Mac, then yeah, Antutu. There are different types of use cases for that. And I already mentioned about frameworks. So we will use like React, Angular, Vue from for using the fundamentals of JavaScript. And it is a full stack development. So in this we will learn about whole about front end development. Okay, next summary. So what we till learn about till now is what is coding. So coding is an instructions to give the computer. What is JavaScript? Is a language of web. It was called a language web, and it is evolved from simple scripts to powerful applications. So I already told you, an application and building anything in your anything is taking step by step. It's not like it is building one day. So a foundation for your web development journey. So it is simple program. And thank you for today's program. uh, so in next coming videos we will talk about what is syntax and everything. Thank you.